What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy GS. Welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. Today, we have the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of teams in the game. And I don't know how many times I go up against the Vikings. It's not often. But when I see people select the Niners, the Redskins, the Bengals, the Seahawks, you kind of know what to expect, right? You're like, I got to deal with this. Something about somebody picking the Vikings that it scares me. I don't know what it is. I was like, oh man, I didn't even want to do it. I didn't even want to do it to myself, but it's just like, because you know what's going to happen. You know who's going to get the ball. He's the best player in the game, and he's very difficult to stop. And of course, I'm talking about Adrian Peterson. And once I seen him select the Viking, I was like, oh man, no, anything but that. Anything but that. I don't know. This team just made me nervous more than any team selected. Because Adrian Peterson is just that good. And I'm just hoping that we can somehow get Adrian Peterson out of the game. 4th and 3 right here. He decides to go for it, and he runs the ball. Ballsy move. Definitely a ballsy move, but you got to get him credit. You know, oh my God, look at that hit. He ended up giving it to Adrian Peterson on 4th and 3, and he ended up picking up the first down. So it's just very, very, I don't even know what to do, man. He scores his first drive, and all I'm thinking about is, how am I going to stop this man? What is it that I'm going to do that's going to prevent Adrian Peterson from absolutely just going nuts? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Right now, we're on offense, and the Eagles have one of the most explosive offenses in the game. You got Macklin, Jackson. You also have Michael Vick, along with Shady McCoy, who's got 99 juke. Man, that dude is breaking anybody. So 1st and 10 right here. We end up giving it to McCoy, trying to hit the outside. We end up getting stopped at about the 2-yard line right there. So right here, quick little fullback dive, and we end up scoring, tying up the game. And now here's the difficult part of this game. You know, Vikings don't necessarily have the best defense. So, you know, I wasn't really looking to struggle that bad. But offensively for him, I'm looking to definitely, you know, struggle. Oh, right there, look at us going through the gap. He had a delay of game, and right there we blew up that play right there. And that right there could really be a big difference maker. So 3rd and 20, he goes up top. L1, baby. L1, get it in your life. We end up stripping that ball loose. And 4th and 20 in his end zone on his backside. He punts it to the most dangerous punt returner possibly in the league. What between him and Hester? And DJX almost, excuse me, took it all the way. But running into his own man prevented that. So we go back to McCoy, you know, giving him the ball. We all know that I struggle in the red zone very heavily. Right here, we try to go with the bubble. It just doesn't work. So, 3rd and goal right here, we end up just playing it safe, doing a nice little QB wrap, and taking a couple yards and kicking our field goal. You know, 3 points. You know, we started the possession off, an excellent field position. We'll take that. We'll take the lead because, you know, anything helps. Anything that could possibly get Adrian Peterson out of the game plan. I'm just trying to get him to pass as much as possible. Get Adrian Peterson out of the game plan. That right there is my best chance. So here he goes. First down, does the HB off tackle, and just look at what he's able to do. He hits the outside in such in the quickness. Look at him, man. This guy is just why did I even do it to myself? This is the one team that I was just afraid of, and you guys know why. Right there. Oh yes, he's a lot easier to stop than Adrian Peterson. I'll tell you that much. Keep Gerhardt in. Keep him in. Keep Adrian Peterson rested. His legs hurt a little bit. They hurt a little bit. He's tired. I'm telling you. He's tired. So right here, 3rd and 19. He ends up going for a screenplay, which we manually read. And we end up picking up the big tackle right there in the backfield. So right now it's 4th and forever. And he decides to punt the ball. And right there, again, punting the ball back to a very dangerous return man with seconds left. And look at Deshaun Jackson taking it all the way to the crib. He could go all the way. Hey, and we end up scoring a touchdown, and we should have scored a touchdown on the first time, but this time we actually do end up getting it into the end zone, scoring. And that right there is the beautiful thing, being able to score without putting my offense on the field, because last time I was in the red zone and stalled out, so that right there was great. Being able to score, not having to deal with those red zone issues, and, going up 2 possessions. So hopefully he can do this. Pass the ball. Yeah, there you go. It's an interception. I'm sorry, son, but no some you. Give it to me, baby. That right there was the best thing I've seen defensively all game. Yes, have Adrian Peterson block. Keep him blocking. As long as we put him in situations where he needs to pass and keep the ball away from Adrian Peterson, we're good. We like that game plan. So here we go again, playing it safe, running the ball right here. Call me with the toe tackle, but we will settle for another field goal. 7-20 right here. All we wanted to do was just kill some clock. We were already in field goal range, so I think that right there worked out pretty well. Got him to waste the timeout, but he should have wasted more timeouts. He let the clock drip, and now he only has seconds remaining to go on ahead and try and make something happen. And again, this is the one situation that benefits me. Having this type of lead, again, takes Adrian Peterson out of the game plan. And right there, another interception. Give it to me, baby. Doobies. With 12 seconds left, we do try one play, and we don't get much. We get a couple of yards, but we end up calling a timeout. And we try again, see if we can make something happen. Michael Vick gets blown the hell up right here. So, okay, that's it. That was a fumble in the animation. Thankfully, Vic didn't fumble, so we will gladly again take our 3. Oh, man, if you got this kicker on fantasy, he's putting in work. He's putting in work, all these field goals. But we're up 23-7, and again, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Going up against the Vikings, all you want to be able to do is keep the ball away from AP. So we got the ball at halftime. It's 23-7 right now. And we go back to right now. We're just running. Notice the play clock. We're just killing clock. You know what I mean? We just want to be able to waste as much time as possible. Right here, we hit him with the skinny. We go over the middle, and Avant holds on to it in traffic, which is big. Allows us to be able to waste more time. Right here, we roll out, and we end up hitting Macklin on the quick drag route. I hate that diving animation, man. It sucks, man. It happens way too often on drags. Right here, we throw on the run across the body, and he throws a dot over there to the left side to Avant. 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can pick up this first down. That would allow us to kill more clock. We end up going really quickly to a wheel route, and that's exactly what happens. We pick up the first down, and that right there allows us to just chew more clock. And right now, man, that's all you want to do, man. Keep the ball away from him. Waste as much time as possible. And again, there's no difference between a field goal or a touchdown in this situation. All it is points adding to an already big enough lead. So, look at the play clock, man. It's in the red. You got to love it. You got to love being in this situation right there. He's just calling timeouts. He's like, all right, you're killing too much damn time. You got somebody wasting timeouts in the 3rd quarter. You are clocking effectively. It's a fumble. Oh, that right there was plain. It's the annexation of Puerto Rico, baby. That right there is the annexation of Puerto Rico. I dropped the ball. I fumbled. Kind of like a hook and ladder, except, that time, I fumbled. I placed the ball down so he could scoop it up in the end zone. Because we all know I struggle in the red zone, so I got to come up with tactics to allow me to score. You know what I mean? That's one of them. Right here, it comes out with a 5-wide screen to Adrian Peterson, and that right there is deadly. Got to watch out for that. Next play, he goes to the exact same thing, except he switches the side. Thankfully, he was out of bounds, giving me an opportunity to select a new play and try to adjust. So right here, he rolls out, and we end up getting the sack, forcing a 3rd and long right here. So 3rd down right here. He's standing in the pocket. He's looking. He goes over the middle, finds a wide open receiver. But again, this is the situation that you want when you're going up against this team. That's all you can ask for. Whenever you're going up against the Vikings, you can only ask for one thing. Please put me in a situation where he needs to pass the ball all game. Because if he needs to give the ball to Adrian Peterson, to me, the guy, he's unstoppable. He's running through you. He's running by you. He's running around you. The guy is just a monster. And it started out with Adrian Peterson getting the ball right there. We end up going to the Wildcat counter, and we end up scoring a touchdown. He came out and I think field goal blocked. And, that didn't work. So, the second drive, after a couple of mistakes by him, he just came out needing to sling the ball. He needed to score. as quickly as possible, taking Adrian Peterson out of the game. So I didn't have to deal with Adrian Peterson that much. You know what I mean? I had to deal with the Vikings. And as we all know, the Vikings really isn't that great of a team if you remove, Adrian Peterson out of the equation. So just being able to face Adrian Peterson-less Vikings, definitely a team I feel confident about. I feel good about being able to win against this team. So that right there was big, because I don't know what it was, man. Like, I just seen us select the Vikings. I'm like, oh man, don't do it to me. You gotta do me like that. I got scared. I can't tell a lie. Cold hard facts, people. After that turnover, he ends up quitting, and we end up winning. And we actually end up getting 9 points, which means, at the end of this game, I believe I was ranked 160 something. So I'm climbing. So us getting 9 points shows that he's, top 500 at worst, maybe even top 400, 300. I'm not sure, but he definitely is top 500 at minimum. And we played well. We dominated pretty much all game. Being able to remove Adrian Peterson out of the equation definitely helped us, and made him one-dimensional. And that's definitely not the Vikings game. The game is to give the ball to AP, and when you're not doing that, it makes it tougher for you. But I was scared, I'm not gonna lie. But that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.